the idea of building a structure that's sound. When I ran across the I Ching and how sound it is, if you want to look into it, I suggest you do. It's praised highly by Carl Jung, Terence McKenna, and Alan Watts, among many others. It can be used to probe the psyche, obviously, and figure out what is under there in the depths, lurking about, and not run and hide, but feel like any chance you get to map out the unconscious is something that gives you power. So it pays you back in dividends. It's something that even if all of your life fell apart externally, you could manage that. It would be something that, like the sage, you have the perfect balance of attachment and detachment from this life. Where, yeah, you're not going to not feel emotion over loss, but it doesn't have to be, like in this hexagram, something that overtakes you. That the mountain is there. It's stable. It's firm. It's a foundation, and it supports things to develop therein, in the containing walls of it. But if you can harness this, for instance, ancient practice, and build it into your subconscious, like I've been doing for myself. I've just done this to turn it outward because I felt how significant it was in my own life to give me a foundation to reach for the divine, so to speak, that in myself, and the idea of the self, or that principle of what is behind all of this. Really, it's something that each of us need to find on our own. And I think the idea of the ziggurat or the pyramid, at least in some people's conceptions of it, is like that. Like a seat at the very pinnacle for the divine. I believe Isis, she in her hieroglyphs has a throne on her head, and it's like enthroning the divine, and it's just a throne which is amazing, and it makes it impactful because that idea of something, you're holding an altar with your whole self all the way up from the very bottom to the tippy top.